We actually had a couple fun late nights when I first moved here. You were very friendly and sweet, showed me around.
Well, you know, I'm very friendly after 2 a.m. But, you know, I do those a few far between now. You know, I'm getting older, and she's a boss.
Right.
She's a boss. She doesn't like to get carried out of clubs.
No.
Which is a lie, because I was just carried out on Tuesday.
Were you?
But I have another excuse for that. But those moments are very important for nightlife and in our community. I feel like those moments are the moments that you really connect with people. So we've been friends ever since. I love you. We got to go see that play together too with Trey McCurley. So I live for you, and you're a legend. Come on, Gay Pimp. Oh my God!
What?
I performed soccer practice.
No.
At Tiger Heat when it first came out.
No.
What, 2003?
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah. I performed it, Johnny.
Wow.
I live, so full circle. I love you.
Sweetie, where's that VHS tape?
I have no idea. Please don't bring it up.
Oh my God, that is amazing. I bet you look better doing that than me. I'm sure you did.
Girl, I don't know. I had nothing. No meat on my bones. No ass. No, just nobody was having soccer practice with her.
Oh, make sure to follow Hey Qween on all social media at Hey Qween TV, right? Do it. Sweetie, so we saw a little bit of the taste of your beginning of drag. You saw the girls and you made it a point to go in there and get a drag mother.
Yeah, get what you want, baby.
Yeah, and then, so what was your early... Your drag seems to have like really changed over the years. Assuming that you started off more like androgynous, and because you were like a party promoter, publicist, putting a look together. Talk to me about the evolution of the look.
Well, you know, when I first started drag, I wanted to like, you know, just do drag, and then so I just put on the wigs and the gigs and did whatever like I kind of saw, and then I like kind of felt like wigs weren't for me, and for like 6 years, I didn't wear one wig, and I just wore my own hair, short on the side, you know, this little Aaliyah to the left.
Oh, I remember that look very well. You really pulled it off.
I mean, looking back now, I was like, girl, your look would have been beat if you had like a snatchback. But like, but at that time, like, I was really ruling. I was really working all the fierce parties. I was doing them with all the fucking hot boys. I was getting all the drugs, all the alcohol, everything that I needed, no cover, drink tickets, like all the things that I consider gold. And I'm so grateful for those years because I feel like that created the foundation of Rhea Litre. And you know, in the process, I found, you know, glamour and also found like a little bit more self-confidence in myself. I think that I didn't wear wigs because I was trying to set myself apart from the rest because I felt like I couldn't do what they were doing. So, you know, I used to always like sit backstage at Dreamgirls and like be like to chat and be like, oh, I can't wait till I can do a Dreamgirl crease. You know?
Right.
Like, I just never thought that I could do it. I never had that confidence.
What changed?
I think, you know, my friends giving me the confidence. Courtney Act gave me my first wig.
She did. One of those good wigs by Vanity Wig.
Honey, full lace, all, you know, that good lace that's real thin, so you can't see it. You gotta wash the glue out. You know, I've learned that.
That's good tip, pro tip.
But I think it's just been watching all of my friends and them giving me the confidence and them knowing that I was, you know, the shit and knowing that I was holding myself back. Just recently, you know, in this past year, I've had a friend for 7 years that came back into my life this past year, and her name is Six. And she's really taught me so much about loving myself and knowing my full potential, and is a true sister. And not in a shady way of like, you know, trying to hold you down or like trying to like a true sister that's like, sis, why don't you do this? Oh, sis, what try this, like maybe wear that belt instead of that belt. And it's an opinion that I really like need and I really respect. You know, for a long time, all of my sisters, all of my drag family have left me. Had left me here in Los Angeles.
Right, because they're all busy,
they've all gotten on the show
everywhere.
and traveling, and they kind of left me in this place where I was like working all the parties by myself, and I like had all these employees and everyone under me, and I had no one to talk to, or you know, just to have a like-minded opinion about a look because I wouldn't trust any of those hoes.
Right.
You know, so it's just been really nice over the past year to have somebody that's that's just there for you unconditionally, and it's love. And if you don't know, they call her Six. Like, check her out. She's like an angel on this earth. She
love
really
it.
is. I love her.
All right. Now, were you a California baby? Were you born here?
I am Cali born and raised, baby.
Born and raised.
Born in a small town in outside of San Diego called Spring Valley. And I moved up to LA
when
when
I
was...
take a look at this cutie.
Oh, no!
What a love baby!
Stop!
So cute!
That shirt, that hair, Mom! you tried it.
What was that little cutie like?
Outgoing, fun, personality. My first picture in kindergarten, I was like holding my backpack with like my foot up, like just always very happy.
A legend from a young age.
Yeah, bitch.
Giving them poses.
I lived. You know, it wasn't until like middle school, high school that I felt like not okay with myself, because that's when like you're figuring out your sexuality and all that stuff. And I declined being gay for all my high school years, even though I was captain of color guard girl, and you couldn't tell me that I was gay.
Girl, you know that's a clue. She is captain of color guard. That's a clue.
I was living, you know. There's just one thing about me. I'm always just very passionate.
Yeah.
You know, I was passionate about color guard, and I loved it so much. I was there at 6 a.m. With the band, doing the things on the football field. And then when football season's over, you go to Winter Guard and you perform on the basketball courts with like music and flags and sabers and rifles. And it just like, I felt like on that stage, on that platform, I could finally be myself. So it was everything to me. And then this bitch, Bridget, the co-captain, wants to come and take my job.
What?
So she accused me of sexual harassment.
No, in high school?
And I had to leave the squad.
You had to leave the squad?
I cried.
During Winter Guard? I mean, that's what you call high school.
Shade.
And little did she know, was that when you came out? Because you were like, I could not have sexually harassed this woman.
No.
Because I do not care for women.
Honestly, I was hysterically crying in the chair with the principal and my mother and my abuela and my tia.
Wow.
And my mom said up, she goes, "You will not quit color guard. You have given your life for color guard." She wanted to kill.
Wow.
Her. And I just looked at my mom and I was crying and I just said, "I'm just gonna quit the team." Broke my mom's heart, and I really didn't spin a flag again until Puerto Vallarta, New Year's Eve.
This New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
And you made a return to the flag?
Yes, bitch. My son got it for me for Christmas.
Oh my God.
My son Jojo Guad, shout out. I love you so much. Your mama loves you. He's an angel. First of all, he's the Prince of Twerk.
Okay.
And Big Frida has paid his rent.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, yes, because he likes to win competitions. We're winners in the House of Litre, baby.
That's right.
And he's just an angel, heart of gold, and we moved in together in November, and it's just like, I'm a mother. I have a home. I have kittens. You know, I have 5 kids, and they all come in and out of my house all day and all night. And I could not go to bed happier. Honestly, like, I'm so blessed. Thank you for the flagpole, baby.
And how did you feel to get back into waving your flags after so many years?
Like, it's like riding a bike.
Right.
I was the shit again. I was killing it. I was doing triples and catching it. Check it out on YouTube. You're gonna gag. I mean, honestly, when I did that, I was like, oh, bitch, you did that.
You still got it.
Because it was my return to the stage, you know? I was living.
So you were in color guard and winter guard, and there were clues that you might be of a light persuasion, but
yes.
When did you actually come out to yourself, and then how did you come out to others?
I came out to myself in LA. I came to LA to audition for American Idol, the 2nd season.
Okay.
And I made it to the top 60 split. So I didn't get like onto like the live TV, but I got a taste of LA.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I couldn't leave that. My mother moved, my brother, my sister, me, all the way up here. She got a job at a financial firm.
Wow.
And I worked with her and got an internship at a PR firm and ended up in nightlife because the publicist was also doing White Party Palm Springs, The Abbey,
Right,
Dinosaur
all the big
Weekend,
things, yeah.
David Copperfield, Blue Man Group. I was with him for 7 years, and I became his account manager for all of his touring. And so I was cute. I was making money. I was young. I had a boyfriend. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And drag gave me what I needed. So I told my boss, I said, look, and my boss wasn't just my boss. He was my father figure. He was the first man I ever had a connection with that wasn't sexual.
Wow.
And not a family member.
Right.
I never, ever had good connections with men because I think I didn't have a father, so I was like, I always felt uncomfortable. But with him, he was my mentor. He taught me everything that there was to be a man, like work ethic, you know, how to present yourself in a fierce situation. You know what I mean? And it was hard for me to leave that firm because I was like leaving, with Dad, it was like leaving the nest.
Right.
And he said, I support you. Whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do to make you happy. And Phil Lobel, I love you so much. Thank you so much for letting me do drag and give me the confidence to do drag because, bitch, I'm on Hey Qween.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, your work ethic has really been something that I've really noticed about you, is that you keep, because, you know, a lot of people want to complain if they haven't gotten on Drag Race that they can't tour, they can't make enough music videos, or they can't do it. But you've done all those things.
Listen, I didn't do drag to do Drag Race. I did drag before Drag Race was super popular.
Yeah.
I was a fan of Drag Race season 1. I handed in Morgan McMichael's casting tape to Durano Fur.
Right.
You know, like I was that bitch. I was always.
Season 3, bitch.
Huh?
So you also was on season 3 audition.
Oh, you
bitch.
saw that?
She was there
Did
with
you-
you, I think.
Were you there
both
with
are
me,
in
Lady
that.
Red?
You were
Yes, bitch, I
there.
was there, bitch.
Bitch, I think it was one of the first death drops on TV.
Yes.
And RuPaul did one of these.
Yeah, literally.
And I thought for sure, I was like, ooh, if not season 3, she's gonna make me season 4. You know? And they were like, no, bitch, we'll wait. We'll wait till you put a wig on.
That was Lady Red, that was your famous "Let Us In." They show it every year.
Oh, yes,
They
bitch.
had us standing
In
on
the
the
line.
line. You know, I don't play that, honey. And then I chose to be like the tallest bitch around, so I was like, I'm gonna wear heels today. Got there, was a line of bitches. I was like, let us in! And they like, who is this bitch? Put her in the line, let her go.
Wasn't
Then
that
I saw-
line amazing, though?
Girl, the line was amazing.
Because
it was so full of girls.
It was so full of girls that we've all seen in LA for so long, and we all just wanted so much to be a part of it.
Yes.
And that was the only season that they did that.
Yeah.
And I thought that moment was really magical that they
It
did
was.
for us in this local LA community, because you
Yeah.
got to see everyone kind of go and like put on their best and like try to impress.
Yeah.
And that was one of my favorite episodes, not just because I was on it, but because of what it showed about LA drag queens and LA drag culture, because it was based here. Only the LA queens really knew. And it was cool, like La Familia. I love it. I love it.
It's so crazy to look at those casting specials and you see so many people who we never even thought of hearing of or looking at, and now we all know them very well.
Yeah, I love it, bitch. I feel like I've been born with these people.
Hello, children. To see part 3 of this interview, click here. To see more Hey Qween fabulousness, click here. And don't forget to subscribe, bitch! Hey! Hey! Hey!